Hello, everyone. I hope everyone is doing well. And so, before we get into it, I would like to ring the meditation singing bowl to clear our space and energy, and we can get started. If you're wearing headphones, please lower the volume. I welcome in my spirit guides and holy angels and highest and greatest good. I welcome messages of love and light that bring healing and love to all. Please bless this reading. Thank you. All right, guys. So I hope everyone is doing well. And Mercury went direct today. So as I'm recording this, it is April 7th, 2025. And I really hope that things are finally moving forward. Things that were delayed in the past few weeks is now going into motion. And it feels good, right? So let's go ahead and see what is the energy like between the divine masculine and feminine collective energies. All right. So for this week, I would like to use the traditional Rider Waite, which is this particular deck. And then also spirit guided messages. I would like to use the Journey of Love too. I believe this is by Bridget Rao. And finally, I have here the Power of Surrender cards. And this is by Judith Orloff. Okay, let's go ahead and get into it. Spirit and holy angels, can you please reveal to me clear messages in regards to this divine collective? What is the energy like between divine masculine and divine feminine energies? Thank you. And if you're not relating to like a divine counterpart, this is the person you're thinking of if you're watching this reading. Who is the person that the viewer is thinking of? Can you please bring forth that person's energy? Thank you. All right, let's see. Okay, we have the sun. Wow, look, we have Ace of Pentacles and we have Strength in reverse. So, I mean, in their headspace, they're feeling good. They have like this, like fresh, like a fresh breath of, what is it? uh, a breath of fresh air. There you go. Yeah, and I don't know if my internet is cutting in and out, but however, this person lacks the strength to approach you. Okay, so they're thinking of giving you something big. They're really super excited about it. And so let's see, how are they feeling? Okay, so they're afraid that you may not reciprocate. Okay, I mean, this is a person that is coming back towards you from the past. This is definitely a past person. Okay. And I see that the the fear that I'm hearing is that your person is afraid that if they do come back and make an offer, that you would reject them, or you would that your their offer is no longer valid, like it's no good. So there's a little bit on their side. So this is them thinking, like, worst case scenario, if they were to open up towards you, that, maybe, too much time has passed and you just don't want anything to do with them. Okay. At least this is what they're thinking and feeling. So what do they end up doing? Sorry, guys. Okay. So they come in and, they're very charming, but then they turn into a jerk or a bee, okay? So it's like, what the heck, right? So I kid you not, you may get some quick message coming from your person. This could be a fire sign, okay? It could be an air sign, but I see that someone is coming back. At first they run hot and then they're cold, okay? So this week you could be hearing from your twin or, the person you're thinking of. Um, this person is like really eager, very happy, very excited to share their good news with you. They're just afraid that you might reject them. They're afraid that the what if, you don't want, to spend your time with them. Okay. So they're coming in like Prince Charming or Princess, or like a princess, and they turn out to be an asshole. Okay. Um, it's like, okay, they start off good and then they finished off like kind of crappy. So there is a return of someone. This could be like 6 days from now. So I'm getting here the number six. There's a six here. So two sixes. So if six is like a number for you, just be open to it. Okay, I'm definitely seeing like fire sign energy in here. Could be air and water. Okay, so what I'm saying is that they are really hurt. They're hurt. They're trying to let go of like maybe the talk that you guys have had. This is the thing. This is their ego, okay? So if they're afraid, they're already thinking in their headspace that you would reject them. They come in, they try anyways because they're eager to contact you or say something, but then they turn out and be like a jerk, right? They're really hurt because they haven't been able to let go of the past. Okay, a lot of time has passed. Nothing has really worked. So this is like, okay, um, yeah, in the past 6 or 7 years, nothing has really worked out. That maybe, you told them, hey, you never tried, like, and, you're just validating, their thoughts that you won't like accept them. So they're really working on getting over being hurt, okay? So I don't know if they feel like the victim. Maybe they were a victim in their circumstance, and that could be so I see that, they are like looking towards you. They're looking to see how can they work on, the times where they didn't show up, or the times that, they closed the door on you. Or maybe there was a long period of time where you haven't heard from them. Okay. Um, they're ready to take the swords out of their back. Okay. Like they've endured also. Like they weren't like going off scot-free and not feeling a single thing because this person clearly does think of you. I just really feel like the timing wasn't right back then, and the timing may not be right now. Okay. But I really feel like for this week, they could be coming up. They have the balls, or maybe not, because I saw that in their mind. They don't have the balls, to show up and apologize. But I just see that whenever they can't help but to stop, like thinking about you, like you're always on their mind. They can't deny it. That's why they're coming out of the woodworks and they're reaching out to contact you. Okay. So, okay, so here's the karmic. The karmic is actually good on their own. Like they're wanting to have their single life or, or they're doing their own thing. So it's like the karmic has their own life now. Okay. This is no longer about, the masculine and a karmic situation where, they're still living together, and trying to make amends. No, I really see that this karmic, the truth is that they want to be like single and like they want to be on their own. So there's a sense of independence from this karmic energy that they also want to like do their own thing. They're not attached to the masculine energy. Okay. Okay, so your person is on the mend, okay? They're in recovery. They want to close out cycles. This person loves you. Okay, they're ready to extend their cup. So, like I said, we're in April. Whether or not they come out of the woodworks this week, everyone's situation is a little bit different. But I would say there's going to be a couple of waves of twins or your counterpart where they could be coming. There was a lot of time, like during the retrograde period, to reflect and to really think about like how are they going to move forward. Clearly, this person like you make them happy and you may not even know that. Okay, you could be going about your life, doing your thing, having no clue that your person is like has been thinking about you, even though that they were the one who ghosted you or cut you out or went off in a different direction. I really see that the karmic is not the issue anymore. Okay, the issue is, how is this masculine energy going to return back to the feminine and make amends? Like they know a lot of time has passed. They still don't know how to interact with the feminine energy. Maybe it's because a lot of time has passed. And like the same old song and dance is not going to like work like it used to in the past, right? Like there has to be a level of maturity. And I see that here with this King of Cups energy. Like they're ready to like give an offer. Okay. So they're waiting. I see here like 3 days, 3 weeks, 6 days. Okay. At the end of this week, you could be hearing from your person. Okay. So if that happens, let me know. You heard it here first from Scorpio Moon. Okay. So let's go ahead and see. Spirit, what messages want to come through for this collective? What does the collective need to know? What does the collective need to know? Attraction, I'm drawn to you uncontrollably. So this person is definitely attracted to my feminines who is watching this. You ground them. They, it's been like the spiritual journey to self-love. They know even after all this time, like you still do it for them. And reconciliation. It's time to unite and work together. So, like I said, I really feel like, okay, at the end of this week, or you could hear from them at some point, right? And my feeling is that there's going to be a few different waves. Okay, if you're watching this, if it doesn't happen this weekend, it may happen in the next week or the following week. Okay, so there is a reconciliation energy that is in the air. And I have a feeling that this is no longer the masculine wanting to run from the situation because I clearly feel and saw that the karmic situation is null and void. Like they don't care. They want to do their own thing. Okay. So the masculine energy is free to open up towards the feminine, but I really feel like it's up to the feminine to accept the energy. For whatever it is. So I would say, just go with the flow. If you're not feeling it, you don't have to accept them, but like I said, everyone's energy is going to be different. How this masculine energy comes through. Because if you're not ready for union, then clearly it's not going to work. Okay. All right, so let's go ahead and see what is the final guidance message that Spirit wants you to know at this time. What is the final message for the collective? Thank you, Spirit. Okay, we have surrender unhealthy relationships. Let go of relationships that don't serve you, including unavailable or toxic people. You deserve to be treasured by others and to be surrounded by positive people. Okay, so like whatever your situationship is, it can mean something different for everyone. Okay, was this an unhealthy relationship? Okay, yes. Maybe it's about, the counterpart, or maybe it's about you. Have you surrendered your unhealthy relationship, or has your person finally surrendered their unhealthy relationship? Okay. And look, we have your surrender to the wisdom of your body. Listen to your body's message about a person or a situation. If you feel physically drained or uncomfortable, be cautious. Like, energy does not lie. Okay. Even if this is your twin, even if it's whoever you label them as, if it's draining your energy and you feel a little off and you're not elated or happy or anything like that, listen to yourself. Okay. That could mean that this is an unhealthy relationship. You don't have to like open up towards this person. Maybe, you guys come together for healing, and maybe that's all what it is. So the flip side is, if you're energized and happy, move forward. If you're feeling good, if this person like makes you feel like you're on cloud nine, then go for it. Okay. But if this person stresses you out and you still have unresolved situations because of a karmic or whatever the thing is, really check your energy and be true to yourself. Okay. Maybe it's time to take a break, and really see what's important for you, because there's clearly an imbalance of energy here. Okay. That's the guidance for this week. So I really hope that that was helpful. Let me know. And of course, if you want to book a personal reading with me, you can definitely go to www.scorpiomoonintuition.com. You can also follow me on IG. I'm also on Facebook, Spotify, and some other podcasts. I believe all of them are listed in the description box below. Thank you again for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.